What up? So I was reading an article today that said that Demian Maia feels that he should have gotten the title shot against Robbie Lawler at UFC 201. Instead, they gave it to Tyrone Woodley. And I gotta say that, it isn't a shock to me that Demian Maia got screwed. He has won 5 fights in a row. He's been very impressive. And the one thing I'll say about this fight between Robbie Lawler and Tyrone Woodley is this. Tyrone Woodley hasn't fought since 2015. In January of 2015. So you're giving this guy, who's only won 2 fights in a row, a title shot, and hasn't fought in over a year. And by the time they fight, it'll be, well over a year and a half. So it just doesn't make any sense to me why they would do that. And Demian Maia is 100% correct. He's won 5 in a row, the longest winning streak in the division. They've been impressive victories. His last victory was very impressive over Matt Brown. And it's the UFC doing the same bullshit over and over and over. And they can't say it's because of the hype thing for this one, because ultimately Tyrone Woodley hasn't even fought in a long time. So there's really no hype there, but I guess we should get used to the UFC screwing over the fighters that are most deserving of the title shot, because that's what they do all the time. And I guess until fans complain and bitch about it, no one's ever going to do anything about it. I do give him some respect for coming out and saying something, because he should. He's been in the UFC long enough to have a right to say what he feels. And it was actually the right move this time. Hopefully he gets the chance after whoever wins that fight. Then chances are he'll take another fight. And then if he ends up losing, he's fucked and doesn't get a shot regardless. He has to, here, let me wait for the fight, or let me fight again and be, an actual fighter. Nowadays, all these fighters just want to sit and wait a year to fight. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to sit here and say I know how they train, how they do stuff, or anything like that. And I'm not going to take nothing away from the people. But it's hard to sit here and say that someone deserves a shot at a title when they haven't fought in over a year. And if fighters were to take offense to me saying that, then you're the one doing it, so you probably know more than I do. But to a fan's point of view, it's getting ridiculous. I'm tired of these people who haven't fought in, so long getting title shots, especially when you only have 2 wins in a row and you got a guy sitting right here with 5. And yes, he just fought, but the way he sounded in this, he commented in this article that, he would have taken the fight. He would have immediately taken the fight. He wouldn't have ducked it. But yeah, I just wanted to give my opinion on that, because I feel like he got screwed. I feel like the UFC continues to do this over and over and over. Usually they actually have a legitimate thing of the hype factor, but the hype factor's not there. There would have been more hype on watching Demian Maia fight against Robbie Lawler than there is with Tyrone Woodley. Now, Tyrone Woodley's a good fighter, and he may end up being able to win this fight. I just don't think he should have got the shot now. I think that it should have been Maia, and that's my opinion. If you have any thoughts on it, go ahead and leave a comment. If you like the video, thumbs up. If you don't like it, thumbs down that bitch. I'll holla at you later. Peace!